Alright guys, quick video. It's about 11 o'clock at night on May 9th. So I'm posting this little video and I put a towel on top of my practice pad. A, to show off good practice technique, and B, so I don't wake the whole house. So what I want to talk about are like quick tips for tackling some of the audition exercises, even some of the most complicated pieces. So there are no tricks here, no magic magic recipe for getting good, but just smart strategies for practicing. And the one that I'm going to go over tonight is slowing things down. So you may have heard or seen in the jam session so far that I like the strategy of erasing the top beam. So if you've got a bunch of 16th notes, you take the top beam off of them, or the top flag, and you're left with 8 notes. So if you have a rhythm that goes 1 E and a 2, all of a sudden that becomes 1 and 2 and 3. But what I'm doing effectively is just cutting the tempo in half. So another way to think about that is, like, if I play something 1 E and a 2 at 120 beats per minute, if I play it cut it in half at 60 beats per minute, it's 1 E and a 2. It's at half the speed. So either way is fine. But what's really good about what we're doing here is it really forces you to just slow everything down and look at it stroke by stroke and get your hands lined up for what your hands need to be doing on the sticking patterns. And then once you have that down, you can start to speed it on up. And some of the stuff, like when you cut it in half, when you get down to 60 beats per minute, 60 beats per minute is pretty slow. And it's not that big of a leap to get from 60 to 81. And 81 beats per minute, that is, you're in the game. Okay, so just really slow it down. So there's one exercise that I kind of want to use it as an example, and it's on the snare part, and I can't remember what exercise it is, maybe F, I can't remember, but it's got like the rhythm cue. The first part has got the rhythm cues, and then it goes into a patty flop flop followed by a flam cue. So okay, and that's like a lot of things to have your hands tangled up with, a lot of fast notes. But if you slow it down, okay, if I were to count it, I'll take the roughs out of the rhythm cue. But I've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay? If I cut that in half, now I have a quarter note into a triplet, and it becomes like really slow and easy. 1, 2 lolly 3 and 1. Sorry. 1, 2 lolly 3 4 1 2 lolly 3 4 1. Okay? And you can repeat that over and over. 1, 2 lolly 3 4 1 2 lolly 3 4 1. Okay, and that's really really straightforward at that point. 1, 2 lolly 3 4 1 2 lolly 3 4 1. Or to use a nomenclature that I like to use for triplets, 1 right to the left 4 1 left to the right 4 1. Now after that, the flam cue and the patty flop flop and the flam cue become really easy as well, because what you're now counting out is 1 and 2 and 3, okay, on the patty flop flop. So 1 and 2 and 3, okay. Now we can extend that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now let's add the flam cue. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so nice and slow, nice and easy. You don't get your hands tangled up nearly as much. 1 right to the left, right, left, left to the right, left, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 2 lolly 3 4 1 2 lolly 3 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, and then you can start speeding it up. 1 2 lolly 3 4 1 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So even just that little speed up right there is now getting us into the realm where we're playing it at an audition tempo. And it's still slow enough you could count it using the eighth notes. 1 2 lolly 3 4 1 2 lolly 3 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so but slowing it down to the original, to that very slow tempo. 1 1 2 lolly 3 4 1. And I just messed it up. 1 1, 2, lovely, 3, 4, 1, 2, lovely, 3, 4, 1, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. So, yeah, it's tricky, I'll be the first to admit it, but, you know, it's designed to be hard. But slowing it way down allows you to get your hands sorted out so that you have a better shot at playing it at full tempo. So that's pretty much it for tonight. If you have any questions, post them on Facebook. Another added note, what I'm doing right now is an outstanding practice technique. Film yourself and post it, because if you do that, you're going to put up a video that you think is good, which means that you're probably going to do it over and over, and you're going to be really focusing on what you did in your video so that you put your best foot forward. So I definitely recommend and challenge you to video yourself playing and not be afraid to put it up on Facebook, you know, to show off your skills and challenge other people. And as always, if you have any questions, give me a shout, and I'll see you in practice. Bye.